hot out. Hey everybody, welcome back. Ron's got his food ready.
Got my spoon, I'm ready.
We all know that fall is kind of the season of comfort food, right?
Yes.
Especially with our forecast coming next week.
We're gonna need
cold.
comfort, yes.
But we often can kind of miss out on the nutrition that our bodies need during this time, especially, I mean, we're into kind of virus season and all of that too. So here to tell us all about healthier comfort foods.
There you go.
Yes. And we're going to have a demonstration here too. Is Purdue Extension Health and Human Science educator Megan Solomon.
Yes.
Megan, this smells
yummy.
Good.
I know.
Is ready to go.
Soup is one of my favorite things.
It really is.
I could eat it year round, but you know, fall is the season when people start getting out their soup pots and stuff.
Right.
And you know, when we think healthy, we all want to be healthier in our lives.
Well, most of us.
Most of us.
We know we need to be.
We know we should be.
Yes, we know we should be.
Yes, yes. And you know, when we think healthy, a lot of people think, oh, well, that means I can't have this, and I can't have that, and I can't eat these things. And you know, healthy is all about what you make it.
Right.
You know, there are ways to take those delicious comfort foods and make them a little healthier by swapping ingredients.
Okay.
Some of the, you know, if you're baking things, you can swap apple sauces and like banana purees instead of the sugars. You can use,
and it will still give kind of this
gives the
close enough to the same flavor. We may not notice.
Right. And a lot of those.
Although a lot of people, my kid always did. But
some people notice, but sometimes
kind of
you can get away with
making it yourself, because that's when you can
do
these things.
Or one thing about soups, Megan, is the fact that I think a lot of people don't like to get the soups already in a can because they've got so much sodium.
They do.
If you make it yourself, you can make sure you can reduce the amount of salt.
Absolutely. You can reduce the amount of salt, and you can play with your flavors. So this one I brought today is an butternut squash and apple soup.
Oh, and apple.
Yeah, and butternut squash, isn't that like in season right now?
It is. So squash is in season, and so are apples.
Got you.
And I got Granny Smith because that's my favorite to put in soups and stuff, because it just adds that like sweet tartness. So good at it. Yes, so winter squash is fabulous.
Okay.
If you don't like squash, if you don't want to mess with it, you can use a sweet potato.
Oh, really?
So like you can swap a sweet potato or even pumpkin. Pumpkins, you know, are everywhere.
Right.
So you can use those, but what those are gonna do, and adding all these other fun ingredients like carrots and celery and your onion, you're gonna add more fiber, you're gonna add vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, magnesium with those foods. So you're gonna get more nutritional bang for your buck.
Right, and the flavor too. That's gonna give it the flavor.
The good flavor from it. You're gonna be able to, again, when you make it, like I made this soup in less than an hour.
And you can make a bunch of it.
A bunch, yes.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean.
Yeah, so I brought just a little bit today, but like this was, so this is a version, this is when you cook it down. So this specific recipe, so I made it. You basically just cook it all down.
Okay.
And then you can take an immersion blender if you have one, which are the coolest, one of the coolest gadgets ever. But if you don't, you can just use a regular blender and then blend it to that beautiful consistency.
Okay, so you got the butternut squash, you got the carrots, you got the celery,
the apples.
Onion,
what are some of the spices you put in there?
So this one has cinnamon and cayenne and nutmeg.
Wow. That's an interesting combination. Cinnamon and cayenne. Okay, let me try it.
That's good.
Without a doubt.
So it gives that like fall.
It's got a lot of flavor to it. It's got like, and you got that kind of a spice at the end. Yeah.
Well, and
man,
when
how much did you make of this? You have more of this?
I didn't think
one bowl's not gonna be enough, Megan.
But you know, the thing is too, if you like it chunky, you can keep it chunky.
I do like it chunky.
You know, you can keep it that way. You can blend it real
down. You can do, like you said, you can do it
however you want.
What's your quick tip about broccoli cheese soup to make it better? Real quick.
So to take away some of the, if you don't want to use so much fat from the milk and the heavy cream, put cauliflower. So if you cook cauliflower with the broccoli and then add your carrots and onions, when you mix it up, it makes it really nice and creamy.
And healthier.
And healthier.
All right,
Thank you very much, Megan.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this with more local lifestyles.